Many brooms you owned in your life, right? You know, I used to hate the dustpan and brush. My mom made me go get the dustpan and brush, which makes me a terrible daughter, right? But the Broombi, it will be the last broom you ever have to buy because it does so much more than that old icky broom that's hanging out in your garage or wherever you keep it. It's an all-surface home cleaning broom, has a telescopic pole. Look, you know, I love those new showers that people have, but I think to myself, that'd be a nightmare to keep clean and shiny. Not with the Broombi. We've sold over 5,500 of the Broombi since its June debut. 3 easy pays at $11.66, and it can be used on carpets and hard floors and smooth floors and, well, we'll talk. Christopher Joyce is here.
Hi.
Christopher, you have brought us over the years spectacular items.
Thank you.
That really are different.
Yeah.
We all have this.
We all have this, and this was actually a broom I was
that.
using, and I was continuing to use it until I discovered the Broombi.
Yeah.
I discovered that it had taken Europe and Asia by storm, and when I realized what the Broombi does compared to this nasty broom, which you cannot wash clean, actually the dirt filters through the bristles, you have to sweep back and forth and back and forth
Oh,
to
I
do anything.
hated sweeping as a kid.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Or you can go with the Broombi, which is a single blade, a single edge of silicone that is super flexible. It generates static electricity, so it's grabbing the dust and the dirt. It weighs less than a pound, super lightweight, but yet has a 10-year warranty, so it speaks to the quality.
10-year warranty.
10-year warranty. It may be the last broom you need to buy. And to show you why it's the better broom, I'm going to take my old nasty broom.
Here, let me hold your
on
Broombi.
this plastic piece here with pink sand. I wanted to use pink sand so you can see that this is going to pick up every bit of it. Your traditional broom, what does it do? The dirt filters through those splayed bristles.
Ew, now you got pink sand on your broom.
I have pink sand on that broom, which you can't wash.
Yep.
But watch this. A light touch, one sweep, every single bit of sand. I didn't have to work. I'm just laying it on the floor, pulling it back. I'm not having to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And your job is done.
And,
you have that perfect line
of
clean.
The blade, but it's the way that it's able, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's also the fact that it creates a static electricity that draws everything to it, and then the blade kind of corrals it in the direction you need it to go.
You got it, and that's ensuring that the dirt isn't kind of floating around the room.
Yeah.
There, that's a great shot. You can actually see the pink sand attaching itself to the quad-bladed edge, that silicone that generates that static electricity. So what does that mean for you? Something that's lightweight like this coffee grounds. Oh, here, we're seeing that this animation is showing you exactly what is happening with this broom. It is generating static electricity using this proprietary blend of silicone. What does that mean for you? It's grabbing onto the dust, the dirt, the dander, even the pet hair, your hair, so that it's not filtering around the room. And remember, you're grabbing it in one clean line every single time, just like I'm going to do with these coffee grounds on this hardwood floor. Watch this. Try doing that with your regular broom. It wouldn't happen. You'd have to go back and forth and back and forth. When you go back and forth and back and forth, you're spreading the coffee grounds in the air around the room. That isn't happening with the Broombi.
There's not a morsel of coffee ground
There's not a morsel. And in fact, to show you there's not a morsel, watch this.
All right.
We've all done this, right? You break a wine glass or a light bulb, all right? How would you pick that up, particularly if there's wine or some wet mess with it?
You know what I do? I pick up the big pieces and then I get out the vacuum. The problem is the vacuum
doesn't like it either.
Kicks it across the room.
Right. Well, watch this. With one swipe, you are secure in knowing that it has moved every single piece of glass out of the way, which means that I can put my hand on here and I don't have to worry about it. Because that single edge of silicone is making sure that it grabs everything in its path. So not only on your hard surfaces, but watch this. So maybe you have a pet that likes to sit in the same spot, whether it's on the sofa or a carpeted area, or in the stairs, and you don't want to bring out the big heavy vacuum. Look what a fantastic job it does of breaking the bond between the pet hair and the fibers of the carpet. Look at the before and look at the after, and I did not have to use a vacuum.
Plus, well, not only did you not have to, it didn't make the noise of a vacuum.
Correct.
It doesn't have to be charged. I don't need a battery. Is there a trick to how to use it from a hard floor to this?
Here's the trick.
Yes.
Just short, small strokes Lighter is better. You don't need to press down on it.
Okay.
You just short strokes, and look at this.
So the less effort, the better.
The less effort, the better. That was the whole idea.
Yeah, wow.
So you couldn't even use a vacuum on a throw rug. It would pick it up.
Yeah.
So now this is allowing you to pick up the hidden dirt that you didn't even see on throw rugs or whatever that you would not be able to use a regular vacuum
This would be
on.
so nice to own. It truly would.
You mentioned steps.
Yeah.
Watch this. So whether you have
Here.
carpeted steps or hard tread steps, it's not going to matter. So on the carpeted, what I noticed over time is you get lint, you get dirt from the shoes. Because you have this really great edge on here, it's going to allow it to get into the corner of that tread. And watch what it's going to do. It's going to generate that static electricity, pulling up the dust bunnies, the dirt, whatever it is on that carpeted surface. But let's say you don't have a carpeted tread, you have a hard tread.
I love that it got
that
in here.
Edge.
Because with my vacuum, you can't ever get the vacuum part to get into that
That's
edge.
right.
So now it does something extra.
Yeah, and that you're seeing how it's getting into that corner because of that flexible corner, that flexible edge. That's what's giving you the ability to grab the dust bunnies in the corner. Now let's go down to the hardwood tread, and you can see here, same thing, one swipe, one sweep, all the cereal that's on there, your job is done, even pulling it out of the corners. That is the Broombi difference, just using that single edge of silicone.
Indoor only?
No, indoor, outdoor.
Indoor, outdoor?
Wet, dry, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
and again, it weighs less than a pound, so it's super lightweight, easy to use, but a 10-year warranty, so you know that you're going to be able to use it for years and years and years to come.
There's the glass that we were talking about. Now you have something that you don't have to worry about, whether it's any kind of spill that happens. My grand dog has this curious thing where she takes her dry food and she puts it all over the kitchen. So I don't like to, use the vacuum in the middle of the night. You don't have to. How about those? And I know you have a beautiful bathroom. Not that I've been in his bathroom, but you've showed us many times. I've seen it on TV. It's easy to be able to, even like wet hair.
Exactly. So wet, dry, a combination of both, and the fact that you can wash it easily is key. That's what's going to give you the longevity. That silicone is super flexible. So kitty litter, what a pain, right? Absolute pain.
Yes.
Watch this. Again, one swipe, every bit of kitty litter is gone. It couldn't be easier, simpler, or faster. Your job is done. Simple, easy, and fast. The kitty litter is gone. So I love this demo over here. Let's come over here.
Oh, yeah.
This is real life, right? You're stepping on these crackers, that's the mess that you get, right? And then they get scattered all around. With the Broombi, you're literally one swipe away from cleaning it up. And then the mess from the pets, no problem at all. Your job is done.
You don't wake anyone up.
You pick it up, and it's simple, fast, and easy.
It's quiet. It doesn't make anything into a big deal.
Exactly.
And it's easy to store. It's so lightweight. And did you say a 10-year limited manufacturer's
10-year warranty. Yes,
I mean,
indeed.
Gosh, that's awesome, right? So go ahead and give it a try. If you want to do Bill 2, Ship 2, you can go ahead and do Bill 2, Ship 2 if you want. It's V45958. How many of these did you say, Scott? 700 of you have already dialed in.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Christopher, thank you.
Good to
Always
be here.
Such a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
I think we kept it clean.
I think so.
I know, we didn't say one thing that was bad, did we? I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm going to be filling in for Leah, who has some well-deserved days off, so I'll see you at 7 a.m. So bring the coffee, because I'm going to need it, needless to say. Monifa is looking fabulous as always, and she's going to bring you top deals. So enjoy your day. Good to see you, Monifa.